I really don't want to open that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not want to open that. You wanna know why I don't want to open that? That's why, right there. Can I hit you through here? I didn't even unlock the sarcophagus.
I love that one.
I didn't even unlock the sarcophagus. I'm supposed to do this. And then it unlocks the sarcophagus. Oh, that's hilarious. Can I take these back? Yeah, I'm taking these back. That's freaking funny. Now give me your mask. Huh? Ah!
You there! As an officer of the Imperial Legion, I require your assistance to complete my mission.
What mission?
The General has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the Dragon Cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful.
What can you tell me about Forelhost?
It seems that after the strength of the cult was broken in the Dragon War, a last contingent came here to create a stronghold and regroup. King Harold's forces crushed stragglers here during the First Era, and it has been haunted ever since. But the specifics of the siege are unclear.
What can you tell me about the Dragon Cult?
They were among the first men to arrive from Atmora, and they worshipped certain animals as avatars of the gods.
Oh, yeah.
Dragons being foremost. And for their bloody sacrifices, the dragons gifted their priests with terrible power. But their cruelty was too great for men to bear, and they rose up in what would be called the Dragon War, and the cult swept from the land.
Alright, if it will help the cause.
Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Skorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold.
Why don't I
can
trust
warn
you?
Forelhost is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Wait, you said mask. Now you want the staff? Hang on a minute. I don't trust you. You will proceed to the ruins of Forelhost to retrieve the mask from the Dragon Cult there. If you are discovered to impersonate an officer, it is unlikely that anyone from Skyrim will be clever enough to see through disguise. Once you obtain the mask, bring it to... I don't like being lied to. Hey! Hey, leave Sweet Roll alone. I sent it ragdoll torpedoing up the stupid steps. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, when he's paralyzed, you're literally just straight up paralyzed in the position you were in, and then you just kind of like fall over. But the force of my arrow sent it flying up the stairs. Oh, that's amazing. We're really close. He should be just up these steps.
Crazy. Cicero.
Zoon? No!
Woo! I think I woke Ragot. Oh my god, that's a lot of overlords. Ah! Come here. Kill Ragot, kill Ragot, kill. Leave me alone! There's so many of them! Good thing I made so many potions. Good lord. That's the last mask I can get for now. Jeez. Wait, what? What does that do? Up to level 40? Jeez! That's worth some good money, though. I'll sell that. Good lord. Now there's only one more mask out there. Can't get it yet, but I know where it is. Hey, there's a word of power here. Wrath. Oh my god. Ooh, man, that one has a long cooldown though. Ooh.
If I spy a singing bird, I'll snap its neck before it's heard.
Yeah, I figured he's still dead down there. You should be, you little traitor. Okay. Now, diplomatic immunity. It seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to help me infiltrate the Thalmor ambassador's manor and find out what they know about the dragons. I should meet with her contact, Malborn, in the Winking Skeever Inn in Solitude. Well, let's get started.
What do you need?
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kinds of things should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
Okay. I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, Malborn's all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
What, is there something wrong with running around barefoot? I guess I need to unequip that and then, like, just wear only that. Yeah.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
Oh. Hi, kid. There was nothing more for me to say besides hi.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwin's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
I guess.
Please, you...
I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Wait, is that Cicero I see over there? And Sweet Roll? It is. They can't get in here.
Please proceed into the embassy.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, alright. I guess this works for me.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
My name is Zerrus. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I'd like a drink.
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's think of a way to cause a distraction. I recognize some people here. There's Maven Blackbriar. There's Undolamar. There's the Jarl Igmund.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
What brings you to this party?
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics.
Maven, what are you doing?
I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Oh.
All right, then.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders.
You do realize there's an adder right next to you, right? Having a good time?
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
Do you visit the embassy often?
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages.
Ooh.
For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
Ellenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
You sound like quite the businessman.
Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford.
You're not going to turn out to be a dirtbag too, are you? Because for some reason, every time somebody has your voice, you turn out to be a dirtbag. What brings you to this party?
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money.
I don't like him.
Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
Hey!
You there, servant girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayler, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Pig.
Yes, sir. I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
I feel bad for her.
Until next time.
Dude's a straight pig.
Did you see that serving girl? I hear elf women are insatiable.
Bro! Maybe I can talk to her for you, see if she's interested.
Really? Yes, maybe that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on, see what she says. Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again.
Among other things, I guess. Well, I'm gonna take all of these sweet rolls. If Cicero can't join me, then by God, I'm gonna be bringing him all the sweet rolls I can pilfer.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
I didn't know you had dealings with the Thalmor.
Have you learned nothing about me? I have dealings with everyone. Now leave me. I don't want to arouse suspicion by talking to someone that clearly doesn't belong here.
Oh shit, right,
Until next time.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware.
I'm so glad you could attend
They
today.
are adept in both languages.
Do you host these parties often?
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
I can see you spared no expense.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread.
Who bumped me? Oh.
This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
Don't look at me like that. You're in my personal space. What does your position as Thalmor ambassador involve?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
I never quite understood exactly what the Justiciars do.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion.
This woman knows no
The
personal
worship of
space.
the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
No, but I think someone needs a lecture on social distancing.
Do enjoy yourself.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not.
Who, him?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
What brings you to this party?
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwyn's little soirees.
Oops.
But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
Huh.
I need another drink.
So I can ask for help from just about anyone. I don't want to help Erica, though.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Breathless?
What can I get for you?
That fellow over there asked me to talk to you.
Oh, Erica, right? He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was after.
Yeah.
I hate working these parties. Some of the guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erica. Please tell him to leave me alone, politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would.
I could do that.
Until next time.
The hospitality of the Thalmor
Where is he?
Embassy is at your service.
Where's Erica? Oh, there he is. It's really not that hard to see him, is it?
What can I get for
Have you talked to Brayless yet? I'm not a patient man, you know.
Good God. Yes, she wants you to leave her alone.
What? That little tease? Leading me on and turning cold at the last minute? I don't think so.
I'm sorry,
you
sir.
think you can toy with me, is that it?
Impression earlier.
No,
I
my
meant no
dear, I have my
disrespect.
heart set. Oh, don't worry, I'll let you make it up to me. Now, where can we go for a little privacy?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't go anywhere with you. I won't. Please, I must get back to my duties.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut!
Oh!
You know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
This would be my chance.
Now you're going to be sorry you...
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
I feel bad.
The servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most disgusting manner.
Is that so, Erica? And you with such delicate sensibilities.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Relinda will have a salutary effect. Take her downstairs.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
Wait, do I smell?
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
I don't plan
You need
to.
to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Boop. Optional retrieve your gear. Why would I have that as an option? No, I need my gear. Oh, look. They couldn't take this away from me because it's a quest item. So this whole time I had a weapon on me. It's too bad. I mean, I at least now have a weapon, but even then I could just, you know, summon up a weapon if I needed it. Thanks, Malborn.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I'd be...
Wait a minute. Why would they put those Thalmor robes there? Are they hooded? I don't think they're hooded. If they were hooded, I could probably walk around and act like a Thalmor. But the problem is I'm not a high elf. I would not pass the roll. They would know who I am immediately. Shit.
How we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
I don't want to fight if I don't have to.
Someone, where are you?
No! There's no way this is working. There's no way this is working.
You can't hide from me.
Yes, I can. No! There's no way. Wait. I have an idea.
You can't hide from me.
Go over there.
Can't hide from
Shit!
me, and I'll end your miserable life.
That's what happens when you call an elf a cheese brain.
To defeat me?
Ow.
Impossible.
I missed. I'm out of here. Screw you guys.
But I need that money. I earned it.
Huh?
I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume.
Ooh, sweet
We
balls.
have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for.
Etienne?
He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gisser? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you'd like, and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
Oh.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
Rollin, dude. One day the shoe will be on the other foot. I knew he was telling the truth. I can always tell.
Well, I'm already knee deep in shit. No point in me holding back now, am I right? It just dawned on me, I didn't bring any lockpicks. I'm a moron. Dragon investigation, current status. First emissary Elenwyn. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon. An informant has identified a possible lead whom we've brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I've authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. Oh, that does not sound good. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Rulendil, 3rd Emissary. And we have a Thalmor dossier for Delphine. She's in her mid-50s, apparently. We know she's part of the Blades. And a dossier for Ulfric Stormcloak. Uncooperative, dormant. Yeah, right there. Notes. The coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever's behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume, therefore, that their goals align with our own. Okay. So there's someone downstairs who has the information we need. I don't want to torture him. I might be Dark Brotherhood, but I'm not evil. Says the person in Dark Brotherhood.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollindil will ask the question.
Oh my god, I just got myself stuck behind a box.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's
You know
sake.
the rules.
I've already told you everything. No!
Start at the beginning, as usual. If you persist in this stubbornness, I'll have...
catching my breath. Why wouldn't I tell you again? I don't even know anything. There's an old man. He lives in Riften.
Huh?
He could be this Esbern you're looking for, but I don't know.
Esbern?
He's old and seemed kind of crazy. That's all I know.
And his name is...
He just said
I
Esbern!
don't know his name. Like, I've already
He
told
just
you
said his
all.
name was Esbern!
You know the rules. Just answer the questions. And where can we find this nameless old man?
Oh, like I said, I don't know. I've seen him down in the Ratway. Maybe he lives down there, but I don't know for sure.
That will be all for now. I must say I continue to be disappointed in your lack of cooperation.
How's this for cooperation?
I hope next time you'll do better. Is someone there? I know I heard something.
What the? Where did they go? Where did they go? Braylos?
You gotta help me. Please.
Come on. You better get out of here.
Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hey, haven't I seen you around the flagon? I never expected to see another guild brother down here.
Excuse you.
They grabbed me in the rat way. The nerve of these bastards. They need to be taught a lesson.
Hold on. You go ahead. I'm not done here.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
There it is. Dossier Esbern. Fugitive, capture only, highest priority, male, Nord, late 70s. Esbern was one of the Blade's lore masters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Falinesti incident and the breach of the Blue River Prison. His file had remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Alinor for punishment and re-education, in the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. As we are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons, which was derived from their Akaviri origins, and is still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives of Cloud Ruler Temple, which is believed to have been primary repository of the oldest Blades lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort has been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragons' return. We've recently obtained solid information that Esbern is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, we must not be given an opportunity to flee. Give me that. What? Ow! You put that blade away. You put it away. Away.
Someone there.
Uh-oh.
You don't have a chance.
Off with your head. You okay, Malborn?
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Sorry. Oops. My only thing for me to say to him was just sorry. I pretty much ruined his life. And all I could say is sorry. True, he did decide to help despite the risks. I hear something not very pleasant down here. And by not very pleasant, it is a troll. Boop, boop.
Guess it's all clear now.
Somebody help!
You guys are crazy. Give me that.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Don't blame me. You agreed to this.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
No problem, dude. Where's Cicero? I'm sure he's gonna come running down a hill any second now. Let's go and retrieve our gear. I feel naked without all my equipment. Let's be honest, that party could have gone a lot better. Hey Cicero, how you doing?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Don't tell me.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I hate you so much. He caused a bit of a stir in Ragnval. Excuse me? I caused a stir in a Draugr crypt? Silverdrift Lair. You're shitting me, man. I pissed off a Draugr? Kiss my ass.
You hear the news? Was that mages blew up Winterhold? Guess it was just a matter of time.
The mages had nothing to do with that.
The College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot.
Oh my god, that actually sounded like they were carrying on the actual conversation. Meanwhile, Cicero's just dancing in the middle of the guards. My gear! Wow, that was loud.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why'd you send me if you weren't gonna believe me?
You're right, you're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
I'm stuck by my fox! Scoot along. Come on. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, 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 scoot.
Is there singing in the void? Dancing? Surely the dread lord will at least allow poor Cicero to caper.
Wait just a minute. I have so much shit.
What is it?
I don't even know where Silver Drift's lair is anyways. Where is that? Oh, I'd already located it. Well, pff, I'm not going there now. Hell no. Not unless it tells me to. Well, I know why I'm over encumbered a bit. I'm carrying so many dragon masks on me. Good thing I'm in the Thieves Guild. Makes this a hell of a lot easier.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs. Good to see you again, friend.
Ha. It's good to see you in one piece, lass. Ha. It's good to see you in one piece, lass. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key?
Oh, that's right. It's been returned to the Sepulchre.
That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend.
So where will you be now?
I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Do you have nothing to Okay, I guess you don't.
Good morning.
Is it morning? Oh, it is.
Riften. Cicero likes Riften. Cheats and ruffians and cutthroats abound. Finally, some fun.
I guess this will take me to the Twilight Sepulchre. Or not. Yeah, maybe. The Twilight Sepulchre. I'm not sure.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Know of an old guy hiding out in Riften, name of Esbern.
Lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
That old guy hiding out down here, where does he live?
He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him.
Who else is looking for Esbern?
Dangerous-looking elves who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions.
Fuck.
Until next time. That one, right there. Walking out the door.
I'm not looking for a conversation.
Man you're looking for.
Hey, 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 hey!
Leave me alone.
Where are you going? That's not good. Oh yeah, this is not good at all.
There's the place.
I knew I heard something!
Ow. Thank you.
You can't hide from me.
I can certainly try.
Don't you see, Elven? Found you.
Were you gonna say something about elven supremacy? Well, ain't this a conundrum? What am I supposed to do about this? Oh.
Understood thieves, really. Take someone's things before you kill them. They call me crazy.
Thieving is just as much of an art as it is murder. Nobody quote me on that, please. Alley-oop. Yeah, I think so. Oh, hi!
I'm gonna eat well tonight, darling. Easily.
Rude. And the dog is barking. Lovely. Why were you attacking me? That was rude. That was real friggin' rude.
Go away.
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her. And she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
How many locks do you have?
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better.
Zerrus!
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
What do you mean, it's hopeless?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Alduin? The dragon who's raising the others?
Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
You're talking about the literal end of the world.
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm Dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things.
Wait, how did Cicero get in here without opening the door?
No, useless trash. Where did I put my annotated annual? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Why do I have a feeling it's not going to be as simple as walking out the door that my fox managed to open up with her snoot?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
Can you move, please? Thank you.
Let's see what Esbern has to say.
Okay.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what...
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me... You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach, during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Shh. This is where they built Alduin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Alduin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon.
I know where it is, too.
We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
I'll meet you there.
Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Huh. Well, I'm taking this. Oh, is my fox blocking your path?
Dear Cicero will keep you from
Sorry.
harm, sweet mother.
She found a spoon! It's a spoon!
Ever and always.
I don't need a spoon.
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
I mean, in all reality, using a ladle is a pretty handy weapon if you don't have anything else on hand. Just... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, I don't need foos. I don't need foos. I already have that. There's the dragon. We know it's pissed. Oh God!
I need some help with this one.
No!
No! No! No, no, no! Of all dragons, this one? Oh no, you know that drain vitality shout that I've been getting words for? It just hit me with it.
I'll have your head.
Oh, this is bad.
I'm in a bit of trouble here.
Oh man. Of all kinds of dragons to be fighting now? That is one funky dragon, though. Take your gun, Lahas, and shove it up your butt.
I wasn't looking for trouble.
Let's get this over with.
There it is, it's down. That's not what I want. Get off me, little tiny head. Get off me, tiny head. Nope. Not gonna lie, for a dragon, it looks a little bit cute.
There can be no doubt. You are the dragon.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin.
You said that to a cow! That cow is not the Dragonborn of legend, you fool! Is that another... Come on! Another one? Coming through. Everyone, focus your fire on that dragon! You're a low flyer, aren't you? Yeah, another one. Excuse you. Same team, jackass. La, 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 la. What the hell was that? Did that dragon just do a flyby? Oh, the dragon had a rough landing over there. I think it's almost dead. Oh! Back up, big bones. Back away. Back away. Here he comes. Alright, he's not coming down. But I can still do this. Go ahead, set me on fire. You think I care? But come down. Come back down here. Oh. Okay, that looked like it hurt. He smacked into a tree. I mean, I know I'm trying to kill you and all, but... Ah! Give me a hug. Down he goes. That's what, 2 dragons in a row now? 2 dragons, right in a row, back to back. And it looks like meanwhile those guys are having fun. Hi guys! I just took care of a dragon. And it looks like Cicero's over there. Yep, there he is. Thanks for taking care of the flies on the wall.
I'll feed its corpse to my pet rat.
Is that how you walk upstairs, Cicero? Come on, guys. I see you down there. Dude, there's Forsworn in here. Don't be running.
That's all you got. It's getting too old for this.
Esbern? That was a fireball you lobbed and it instantly killed one of the hardest enemies I've ever faced. I don't want to cross you. He's such an unassuming old fart. Ooh, I need these.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
Is there singing?
We've got to get this bridge down.
Dancing?
These pillars must have something
Surely
to do
the
with
Dread Lord will at least allow poor Cicero to caper.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape, pointing downward at the bottom.
King, warrior, and dragonborn?
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
To the,
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old games left in our way.
After you. Thank you.
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
No.
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Great.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Wait, what? You want, Cicero?
Cicero is at your service. Oh, great and powerful listener.
Wait here, dude.
Yes, listener. I will remain in this very spot until you tell me otherwise. Spiders could eat my face off, and faithful Cicero would not move an inch.
Be careful.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me.
He says to the man, "It's not a horker. That's my wife."
Sweet roll?
Oh, I love that one.
Oh. I was worried.
Off we go.
I was worried about Cicero getting me hurt.
If I chance to see you, cat, I'll feed its corpse to my pet rat.
Remarkably well preserved.
Cicero is hungry. Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
What?
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
And if I spy a singing bird, I'll snap its neck before it's
This whole
heard.
place appears to be a shrine. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyhaven Temple.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
It is very, very dark in here. Hello, you two.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing northern style.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
And he says to the man, "It's not a horker. That's my wife." Ah, I love that one.
Here it is. Alduin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
No, I've never heard of anything like that.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
I better go see what Arngir knows about this shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Sky above, voice within.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
The jester comes calling with his knife.
The Blades helped me find out about it.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades are helping me. I'm not their puppet.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
So can you teach me this shout?
No. I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
if the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Parthernax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Parthernax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met Parthernax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain.
Oh.
He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthernax.
Well, Cicero, now you get to see what it's like being a bit higher order than the listener. Can you imagine how sore the Dragonborn's throat has to be after using a shout?
Oh, if I chance to see a cat, I'll feed its corpse to my pet rat.
No kidding. That's probably why there's like a cooldown. It's like, imagine you shouting out these words so forcefully that they can knock people flat on their asses. You would need a good several minutes to recover your voice after that.
Is there singing in the void? Dancing? Surely the dread Lord will at least allow poor Cicero.
The path to Parthernax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Cor. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthernax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Skyrim itself yields before the Thume as you clear away fog and inclement weather. And yet I have another shout that actually causes inclement weather.
Look! Bakur!
Oh, whoa!
Look! Bakur!
Uh-oh! Hi? Hello!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthernax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin.
Okay.
Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Rend shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits.
Thank you.
A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
Are you smiling at me?
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova.
Okay. You just unlocked my full potential of blasting your ass with fire. Don't get mad at me.
You're sure.
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Rend shout?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me. Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
The next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World?
I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Using the Dragonrend shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
The Lord Keeper of the College of Winterhold might know.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Hakon? Gormlaith? Feldir? Who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon. They would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us. Ni Ov. Their inner councils were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
What does the Dragonrend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Windoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words. How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fus.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Dremyolok. Greetings. Lok Thum.
Are you restless, Parthernax? Oh no, you just wanted to land in a better spot.
So, you spoke to Parthernax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout?
No, but he told me how to find it.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the Ancients used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
What's so bad about the Dragonrend shout?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
And yet I have a shout that is literally meant to kill. Called Marked for Death. What does that mean about me?
Wind guide you.
Jeez.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks.
Surely the Dread Lord will at least allow poor Cicero to keep her.
Have you made any progress translating Shalador's work?
We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl?
Of course I do. Do you have one here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
What about the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
This Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where'd he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Are you alright?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
So, where's the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Massacre. Offhand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Massacre and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Alright. Looks like I gotta help this dude out. Simple enough, I suppose. It's like a big box. What the hell? Not cool, man. Not cool. Oh, what the hell? This is just like the oculary.
What? Mother? Is that your voice I hear? No, just my head playing tricks. Cicero. Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener. Cicero
Stop pushing me,
is
guys.
at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
This must... yeah, that's the Elder Scroll. Huh. Alduin's Bane. Well, I guess, I may as well return this thing to Septimus, because why not? How on earth did this man stay warm in here, anyways? Man is nuts.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I've inscribed a lexicon.
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. A trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Sure, I guess. Weirdo. Oh!
Must oil mother soon. Get all the hard-to-reach places.
Well, that thing doesn't seem to have any issue with reach. I really don't want to go over there. Wretched Abyss.
Come closer. Bask in my presence.
Who are you?
I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen and knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive.
I get that a lot. What do you want of me?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
Buddy, I'm real tired of voices whispering in my ears. On top of that, I kind of have a bad history with tentacle creatures. Namely from, you know, Soul Reaver. So, no, I'll never join you.
Be warned. Many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
You want to count on that? I'm gonna help Septimus, but I'm not gonna serve you.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Not exactly been discreet. I can expect that. Yeah. That must be the Time Wound. Yeah, wow, that is shuddering, isn't it? Holy crap. Yeah, my vision is like warping and everything. It's crazy. Is it under scroll or is it under books? I think it might be under books. Yeah, Elder Scroll, Dragon.
Gormley, we're running out of time. The battle...
Dar Sulthurse Alduin Ukri. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krithwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Know that Gormley sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarodis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Nivarin Jur, what have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Parthernax, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kuman, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel
ready?
for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes.
Use the scroll, Alduin. Now. Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We count you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Uh-oh.
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
I don't think so. Your voice lashes out at a dragon's very soul, forcing the beast to land.
Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it.
Well, I certainly do.
Sulaki Mulak, Parthernax. My power has waxed, while yours has waned.
I need him to get...
Avdin.
Gotcha, bitch! Get down here.
Unshat Hokoran, never again.
Come here, you.
Use Dragon Rend Dovahkiin.
I already did.
Hard, Ruthwan Nidarin Shur. You may have picked up the weapons of my...
Get back down here.
I have feasted on many greater than you.
Stay down.
Feast on your soul, Sovngarde.
Must have scared him off. No one here now. No one here now. Must have scared him off. No one here now. No one here now. Must have scared him off. No one here now. No one here. Must have scared him off.
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
I will grab you by your feet. Come here. Or not. Dude. No one here now. No one here now. Must have scared him off.
Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mat Mahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him.
I'd imagine not.
Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova.
What?
A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
The Jarl of White One might not think so.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon?
Yes. This was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
Huh.
Lok Thum.
This ain't gonna be easy.
What is it that you need?
This may sound crazy, Jarl Balgruuf, but I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things. But I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me. I'll talk to Arngir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon?
According to legend. Although I never thought to put the tale to the test. Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall.
Oh.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war wages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Parthernax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Sky, guard you.
And what would you have me do?
Excuse me?
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we've already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I was set free.
Keep your brother, and he'll keep you.
No, come
As
here.
you can see, I have much that requires my attention. If you're inclined to gab, there are some nice prison guards you may like to meet.
Rude. Fine, go about your talk.
Carlos, watch over you.
Go about your talk, asshole. You know what I'm gonna do? Just for that, this is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Cicero's
He knows
heard
that.
about the butcher.
They all know
Interesting
that.
knife work.
How
Just
long
stab, 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 stab. And then
You think I need to send Voldraff a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarl. Whoever we replace them with will need the support.
or a carrot.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
This is what you get for disrespecting me.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces.
Where's the sweet boy?
I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule. Yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves.
To my pet rat.
I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Yeah, now piss off so I can talk to the Jarl.
As you can see, I have much that requires my attention. If you're inclined to gab, there are some nice prison guards you may like to meet.
Shut the hell up.
A fair point. I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems we're all branded villains these days.
I'm not here to
So
fight.
long as your criminal past
Your
stays in
words
the
give
past.
voice to what we all
You fight
feel.
for me with honor and integrity.
That's why you will
We'll
be
welcome
High
you
King.
into our ranks.
But the day words are enough.
Speak with Garmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I don't care much about your friend over there, okay? I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned! Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. I would gladly retire from the world.
I don't know how you can
We're such a day to dawn.
talk to the imp. Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Enjoy cleaning up that mess, you butt faces.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
Solitude.
Every day more join his
Lonely Cicero could tell you a thing or two
and Winterhold support him.
Solitude.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
I'm with him on that one. Hello. Hello.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
That's not why I'm here.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
Who's dead? We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Damn, you're stubborn. The dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
You'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Good. Politics.
Sir.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Everybody loves a good amount of politics, especially when you're dealing with hot-headed imbeciles.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I
Sorry.
should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry. I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
I'm with you on that. Huh? Esper? Delphine?
I'll snap its neck before it's heard.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Go on, Delphine. Cicero, I expect you to be silent.
And I said to the baker, you're not dead, you're a faker. But if that's your wish, I'll oblige.
Why delay? Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere.
Ditto.
Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Oh.
Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Let Tullius have his way on this. He'll have to give ground later.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
Arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim.
Don't look at me.
Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Winterhold seems like a fair trade.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
There are advantages to gaining Winterhold.
Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
That's
it have to
enough
do
out of
with
you.
a...
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand?
Shit! Why? Why? What's to say what happened at Karthwasten?
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing.
I don't know what happened.
Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Out with it then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
I'm with that.
What next, Talius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
You know what? I've unfortunately been stuck dealing with, Skull the Elder, so I agree. Ulfric should turn over the Pale.
I knew I could count on you. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kraldar as Jarl. The Pale will be turned over to the Empire. Brynna Merilis will assume the Jarlship in Dawnstar. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Thalmor. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
I'm sorry.
Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's this dragon's name?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthernax.
You know what?
Parthernax. The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Arngeir! Oh, Parthernax was one of Alduin's chief allies during the Ancient Dragon War. Oh, no. Alduin, huh? I need to find... Arngeir, is that you?
You did well here today. I don't think the truce will last long, but that will not be on your account.
Is that your voice I hear?
The Blades want me to kill Parthernax.
Now you see why I've warned you against them. Bloodthirsty barbarians.
Cicero.
Is it true what they said? Was he Alduin's ally?
Yes. But understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Parthernax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thu'um.
Don't worry. I'm not going to kill Parthernax.
Kinnereth has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. Breath and focus.
I refuse to kill Parthernax. Blades be damned on that one. Parthernax has done nothing but help me. Parthernax has paid for his own crimes. He stayed in solitude for thousands of years.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Are you ready to spring the trap on the dragon?
As I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready. Let's go trap a dragon.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Call Alduin to Dragon's Reach.
Ooh, Cicero wants some Skyforge steel. Sharp for easy stabbing.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Maybe Cicero will go to your Vasker and dance for the companions. They'll,
Yeah?
on second thought,
Yeah.
maybe not.
I got a plan. Just,
Good. Aving!
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours.
I just did.
We're ready.
There he comes.
Hear that?
Yeah, I do. Oh, God.
Let's kill someone.
I think that dragon just did.
Here he comes.
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover.
Sure.
Down.
Come here, you. Alright, alright. Come on, come on. Get him down, get him down.
Ovatine, here I am.
Get back. Get back.
Damn it, Cicero. Cicero, stop that!
Over here. Got him.
Need.
I think it's holding.
Orvuta med Kodav. Caught like a bear in a trap.
It looks painful.
Zokfrini Grin Kogra Drunviki. Dovahkiin.
Huh?
Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a MIIN stratagem. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
That's right. Where's he hiding?
Renik Vaza. An apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, MIIN, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
You were telling me where to find Alduin?
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
Not until Alduin is defeated.
Ah, well, Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Oh no. Tell me what you know then.
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Huh. We seem to be at an impasse then.
Indeed. Orin Britbro. I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help.
Huh?
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea, even for you.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
Farengar, enough, fool.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
And I said to the baker...
Something to tell the grandkids, eh?
Open the trap.
You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
Yes, I'm sure.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
I know.
Soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
By all the gods.
Was nu? Sie nie dein Rufe Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Cicero, you're strong. I'm ready. Take me to Skuldolphin.
Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bo kotin stinselok.
Whee! There he is. I see some mist, though.
Look! Bakur! Look! Bakur!
Oops, sorry.
Look! Bakur!
Mistake. Courage is useless.
And follow me. Wait a minute. Codlack?
When I woke from cold death, my doom was lifted. There was Shore's Hall, my heart's desire. But now I wander, weary and lost. Alduin hunts me, as we once hunted our prey. A bitter payment for many bloody deeds.
Look! Bakur! Look! Bakur!
When I woke from cold death, my doom was lifted. There was Shore's Hall.
Look! Bakur!
Whoops. Sorry.
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Look! Bakur!
Who are you?
When Ulfric Stormcloak with savage shouts sent me here, my sole regret was fair Elisif, left forlorn and weeping. I faced him fearlessly, my fate inescapable, yet my honor is unstained. Can Ulfric say the same?
You're High King Torrig?
Look! Bakur!
So he did shout him.
Look! Bakur!
I don't mean to keep blasting you in the back of the head with my voice.
Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost.
Yeah, follow me.
Look! Bakur!
This way. Hello. Who are you? You are quite friggin' huge.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
Who are you?
I am Soon, shield thing to Shore. The Whalebone Bridge he bade me guard, and winnow all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to Shore's lofty hall. Where welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor.
I pursue Alduin, the World Eater.
A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled, your doom he foresaw.
I seek entrance to the Hall of Valor.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
By the right of birth, I am Dragonborn. By the right of glory, I lead the companions of your Vasker. By the right of cleverness, I am the master of the College of Winterhold. By right of blood, I listen for the Night Mother. By right of plunder, I am a nightingale of Nocturnal.
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood.
Can I enter the Hall of Valor?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Fools!
Rude. Whoops.
You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you and your heir.
You hurt. Wait a minute, how tall are... Oh my god.
Shore's favor has found you, Dragonborn. The Hall of Valor, Heart's Ease awaits.
I am tiny compared to you. I come up to your nips. Jeez. Whoa. This place is huge. That's screamy worthy. I might turn that into a live wallpaper. That's a big door.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shaw's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But 3 await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Isgramor?
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste Sovngarde's sweet delights, to loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting. Find welcome here, and warm your soul.
No gloom can hold my heart for long in Shore's blessed hall, where no shadows lie. Shore's high seat stands empty. His MIIN is too bright for mortal eyes.
A cup, Dragonborn, to death and glory.
No gloom can hold my heart for long in Shore's blessed hall, where no shadows lie.
This place is huge. Oh, I'm gonna bring Cicero a divine sweet roll.
Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drinking, fellowship and
Who are you?
boasting. Find welcome here, and warm your soul.
Hi.
Dragonborn, have you come to cleanse Sovngarde at long last of Alduin's foul mist?
Yes. I also come to take this sweet roll. I cannot take the sweet roll? No! I feel cheated.
No gloom can hold my heart for long in Shore's blessed hall, where no shadows lie.
That is a big ox head.
You freed Svarknir, a fool of a poet, but an honest enemy who has earned my respect. Sadly, he's now lost in the soul-snaring mist. Defeat Alduin, and his doom avert. I hope to greet him in this hall as a friend.
So this is Shore's throne.
Seek ye food or song unending? Fighting, drinking,
Holy sweet
fellowship and
rolls.
boasting? Find welcome here, and warm your soul.
I'm taking that. Why? Because I could. Man, that lady plopped her butt pretty hard. Maybe I'll take that ox head too, Blonk.
Shaw's high seat stands empty. His MIIN is too bright for mortal eyes.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its
My
shadowy
disciples
gloom
still follow
is
the
his
difficult
shield and
path.
cloak.
The
But
way
with
of the
four
voice
voices
is neither
joined,
wide
our
nor
valor
easy.
combined,
But if
we
you
can
stray
blast
from
the
wisdom,
mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
hope Soon will help me. Dude was so friggin' rough. Then again, he was like twice my size.
The eyes of Shore are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin and destroy his soul snare.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look! Bakur!
I don't think so, buddy.
Again!
Look! Bakur! Bakur!
Really?
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his grim hold over Shore's realm and redeem it for eternity! Look! Bakur!
The endless road his way to battle. Alduin's doom.
Hey! Whoa! Whoa!
Jur? Zapru!
Ow!
For Skyrim! For Shore! For Sovngarde's freedom!
Jur? Zapru!
I'm gonna keep you rooted down here.
Rada!
Jur? Zapru! Jur? Zapru!
No, 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 no. Keep talking, big guy.
Jur? Zapru!
It's over.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
I'm ready. I'm ready to return to Tamriel.
Return now to Nern, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
No, not the crotch! Huh?
Zerrus fur Kanaran. Vakin los Oktavakrid. Los nolot. Mulos Vomir.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
Alduin brought this on himself.
Indeed, Alduin Wachlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
The world is a better place without Alduin.
Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Griklochlein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Furnilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis. Solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dolape are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Hey, I recognize that wing pattern. Alduin? Whoa, whoa, hey man.
Prusa Wundana wa Uthgain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthernax's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over, Furi Dovahkiin. I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving. Call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.